students. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. And today we will study a story about elephant only, related to Ganpati only. How Golu grows a nose. It is a story, we can say it is a fiction story related to a small elephant. How curious the elephant is to find the answer of his question. Like a small baby, he is having a lot of question in his mind and he used to ask them. Long ago, the elephant had a big protruding nose instead of a trunk. That means the elephant is not having a trunk, it is having a nose. Golu was a baby elephant and a very curious one. He wanted to know why the ostrich could not fly like other birds. As we say that the birds can fly, then why the ostrich could not fly? He was curious about why giraffes have spots on their skin. He is not having any spots, then why the giraffe is having spots? He asked the hippopotamus why his eyes were red. He also wanted to know why melons taste the way they do. That means he want to ask each and every question. उसके दिमाग में सब चलता था कि ऐसा क्यों है, वैसा क्यों है. None of the animals had answer to Golu's question because there is no logic in it. One day, Golu asked the miner what crocodile dine on. That means what the crocodile is having on his dinner or lunch. She told him to go to the grassy Limpopo River and find out himself. So he decided to go. Golu took lots of sugar canes, bananas and melons and set off for the Limpopo River. On the way he met a python. Again he is having some question. He asked the python what a crocodile looked like. The python uncoiled himself but didn't say anything. Golu walked on until he finally reached the grassy Limpopo River. So, having the question in his mind, he निकल गया ये पता करने के लिए what the crocodile is having for his dinner. So finally he reached the Limpopo River. He saw a log of wood on the grassy river bank, but this was not the log, and asked the log whether it had seen a crocodile, but the log was actually the crocodile himself. Okay. The cunning crocodile told Golu that he was indeed a crocodile and asked Golu to come closer. Why you think of what? Why crocodile think that the Golu should come closer to him? Maybe to eat. Golu was frightened, but he went and sat on the grassy bank. He asked the crocodile what he had for dinner. The crocodile told Golu he would whisper the answer in his ear. When the Golu asked the crocodile what he had for dinner, he get an idea in his mind and he said to Golu that he will give you the answer in your ear so that the Golu will come closer to the crocodile and crocodile will eat him. When crocodile put his head close to the crocodile's knot, the crocodile caught his nose. उसने उसकी नाक पकड़ ली. The python had been following Golu. He told Golu to put hard. Otherwise, the crocodile would drag him into the river. But Golu and the crocodile put as hard as they could. Either say the python was pulling the elephant, and from one side the crocodile was pulling the elephant. Golu's nose kept getting longer and longer while the pulling. Why? Because the crocodile was having the nose in his mouth and he is trying to pull the elephant in the river. वो stretch हो रही थी. In this way the nose is getting longer. The python coiled himself around Golu's stomach and together they pulled very hard. When Golu finally managed to pull his nose free, it was 5 feet long. And when he was free from the crocodile, he saw that his nose was very, very, very long. It was 5 feet long. Golu's nose hurt badly. He wrapped a banana leaves around his nose and dipped it in the water. After 2 days, the pain in his nose reduced, but his nose didn't shrink. So, while pulling, its nose was hurting. He had done all the treatment, and after 2 days, the pain was gone. But the nose was not gone in its original position. It is as long as. When a fly stung Golu on his shoulder, he slapped it with his long nose, which was now a trunk. That means this nose is helping the Golu to do various things. He is able to flap the flies or whatever, and now we are calling nose as a trunk. He plucked a big bundle of grass easily using his trunk and put in his mouth after dusting it off. Next, he picked up some mud and splashed on his hand. With the help of his trunk, he is doing a number of things which is making his life very easy. The python helped Golu see the many benefits of having a trunk. And even the python has realized the Golu that with this trunk his life has become very easy. It is having many benefits. Golu thanked the python and left to return to his family. So, what values you get from this story? That if you help someone in your life, the other will always help you, and even the every part of your body is very necessary for you. They are having their own benefits. So Golu thanked the python and returned to his family. Thank you, students. Have a nice time.